I'm Bill Wallace, and welcome to this week's episode of 180 and 180. I wanted to talk to you about Dear Evan Hansen. And if you're not familiar with that, it's a Broadway musical that's now touring the United States as well. I had the chance to go see it last night, and it was incredible. And if you're not a musical person and you're already tuning me out, please don't wait for just a moment. Hear me on this, because this is an incredible show. It's just a fantastic production. Now, if you can get a ticket, I encourage you to try. It's a really hard ticket to get right now. But there's a moment in that show that I've seen in so many movies, and I've seen in so many books, and in so many TV shows, because we see it in real life, I think, all the time. And that's why it was so real and so powerful and struck a chord with just about all of us who were sitting in that theater last night. And not to give too much away, but there's a part in the show where Evan starts to talk about how he's worried, he's scared, that if he actually shows who he really is, if he admits to some of the things that he's done, if he shows how broken he really is, that no one will want him, and that no one could possibly love him. And it's a powerful moment by an incredible actor, and it was so incredibly quiet in that moment. And I so desperately wanted to shout out, but there's Jesus. That's the piece that was missing from that show and from so many movies and TV shows and books and again, from so many people's lives. I think if most of us are honest, we have those moments like Evan Hansen, where we get brave enough to be able to say, if you really knew me, if you knew what I had done, if you knew how broken I was, you'd know no one could want me and no one could love me. And the story of Jesus is that he absolutely does. That is, in fact, why he loves us, why he wants us, because we are broken, because of our mistakes, because we think there's no one else for us. He wants to enter into that mess and say, but there's me, Jesus, that there is him there to love you and forgive you and to let you know that he wants to be with you for the rest of eternity. That's the thing that Evan needed to hear, and Connor and Zoe and their parents and all the characters in that show. But more importantly, that all of us need to hear as well. That every single one of us, we need to hear that message, because I think we all have those moments, and we all need to know that that's true. That the creator of the universe saw us in our broken mess and knew that that was not acceptable to him. He could do something about it, that he absolutely wanted us to know that we are wanted and that we are loved just as we are. That was an incredible moment in that show, and I hope it's an incredible moment for you to hear as well. Thanks so much for listening. I can't wait to talk about that a little bit more next week, and the week after that, and the week after that, because that message is always, always true. Thanks.